I thought it was a fantastic movie. I could say that, throughout this year that I watched films, this is one of the best films I watched. Well, actually, I mean, it challenged, it's up with, the most recent Star Wars film, too.
The Force Awakens.
Force Awakens.
Man, this movie, man, it was about a team. Like, it wasn't about Luke or like anything Skywalker. I mean, it was kind of because Darth Vader was in there, but it was like there was no, like, the Force or like.
It was the Force.
I mean, the Force was a big part of it, but it wasn't like, like they didn't win like just about like the people, man. It was about these normal people.
It was about what they could do to make a difference.
Yeah.
Amen.
And then Captain Planet flew in. Basically, the plot of this movie is before A New Hope. There's like Leia gives plans to R2-D2 because then Darth Vader raids her ship. She gives plans to R2-D2, and then it is the plans to the Death Star, and then she flies down. And Luke. Basically, this is those spies that got the plans.
Many Bothans died to bring us this information.
Which is Rogue One.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rogue.
So, you want to just do a spoiler-free thing, or just want to do it?
We don't even really need to talk about the plot. Let's just what did you like? What was your favorite aspect of this movie?
My favorite aspect was the change with the main character, where she's reluctant about it, and then she grows to become a hero in the end. Like the reluctant hero.
Yeah, reluctant. He has no shoes.
Cause she's like, what? Why? What's even the point of doing?
Oh
this?
yeah, like she does not care. She's like, cause she was like, he was like, don't the Imperial flags like anger you? Then she's like, it's all the same if you don't look into the sky or something.
But in the end,
she's like, hope, freedom for the rebellion. For the dream! And then it was like, man, this movie was just hype.
It was a lot of character development in the course of it. Like the one guy who was a pilot, was a scrawny dude, but then he grows to be.
He gets his moments, man.
Yeah.
Like every character develops. Like that one guy who did believe in the Force. In the end, was like, the Force is with me and I am with the Force.
And they were all like, yeah, you were the most devout back then.
Yeah. And then,
the gun was with me.
Like, because there's like these two Asians in there. And one is like super about the Force, and the other is just like, I don't care.
I was expecting there to be Kung Fu in my Star Wars.
And like, when I was watching this, I was like, Tumblr is putting these two Asians together as a couple.
Probably they wasn't thinking about this, but since you mentioned
I know they are.
That you sparked this.
maybe it's you that made all this happen.
You made
it immediately. I hit the phone, whipped out my phone.
Yeah.
You are capable of doing that. I saw you looking at your phone. You was probably doing it with one hand.
How fast do you think I can move on this phone?
There's things that we're not capable of seeing.
Forrest Whitaker's in this movie.
He had high pitch.
Yes. It was like high but low at the same time. He was like, Bodhi! Like, did you... But it's a trap!
It's a trap!
I don't know why he died, though. That was a thing.
Yeah,
why?
Like, it's because... what was that, 2012? He was like, let me die in my home. Like the president, remember that? That was kind of like what?
Let me die in my home?
Like remember the president and there was a huge tidal wave coming? And he's I'm gonna embrace this. That's pretty much
Does he die in the White House?
Yeah, he died in the White House. And Forrest Whitaker dies in his home. In his home with the tentacle thing.
Yeah.
With the tentacle thing.
Oh, those tentacles, man. But let's not get in these tentacles. That was weird.
They were cold. I could tell by just looking at it.
I feel like those tentacles were really like...
They could read your mind.
Were really slimy.
And uncomfortable.
And I felt like they go through the orifices to get that information.
Why? I mean, it feel like it just touched the face.
It
It did that cut.
I know
So-
you don't know where it went. He's like,
You know-
information.
Yeah, I'll just wait for
I gotta pull it out of you. I gotta pull it out.
Just wait for the unrated version.
Basically, there's like the girl, and I forget her name.
Yeah.
And then there's the guy, who I forget his name. But then he's like, they're all about the hope. And then there's this creepy robot.
We could put this into spoilers.
Man, I thought the robot was the coolest thing, but
I'm spoiling so much.
It really bothered you. You whispering to me like, I don't like that robot. How it looks at you. It's that look that it's gonna betray.
I thought he was gonna betray him and be like, I don't care about any of you guys. I'm a savage and I'm racist. Like,
The robot is programmed to be a racist.
I don't know.
That's a tactical liability.
I mean, you saw those. He didn't like those Asians, man.
See that?
I didn't see that.
I don't remember that.
You fell asleep.
Nah.
You fell asleep through the racism.
What you mean?
Fell asleep through the racism.
Specifically that one point.
Yes.
Specifically the racist.
It's like I was falling asleep, but then I heard everything that was happening. Every single thing. Like, I was still awake. I was trying so hard.
You see, Darth Vader was in the water.
Yeah.
And he was walking on it.
Yeah, he was like. But dude, my favorite part is the end of the movie when it ends and then it begins into A New Hope. You know,
Yeah,
you know how A New Hope begins where it's just all this red smoke.
It
Yeah.
came
And you
together.
just hear noises
Yeah.
of slaughtering happen, but you don't see it. But now it's like you actually see
Man.
Darth Vader just slaughtering everybody.
Yeah,
It worked together very well.
It reminds me a lot of the end to the game Halo Reach. Right?
Oh, yeah.
where it does the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Where the Noble Six of his group are trying to get Master Chief and Captain Keyes and everything to get them off of the planet on time. And so while this happens, they all end up getting killed off by a lot of the different
You just spoiled it.
You can't really spoil. This is the beginning of A New Hope.
Yeah.
Like, you can't really spoil.
I mean, Rogue One itself, people are like, ah!
Yeah.
Just put spoilers on the name or something, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, when he gets killed by the Swahili elites and all that stuff in Halo, and then once they got off and everything, it basically made the beginning to Halo 1.
Like, at that end scene, you could just feel like they were so desperately trying to get these plans. Like, they were running, man. They were like, get it! Take it! Take it! And
Man.
and then it gets, but then when it got to Leia was looking creepy as ever. Looking freakish.
Those eyes, man.
Looking like a makeup.
They look
You
like...
know those makeup videos where it's like, watch me turn into Michael Jackson. And they put on their face and then Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that was like, wow.
Now watch me be Drake or something. Like,
Watch me be Maleficent. Yeah.
Yes.
Watch me cut this board in half with my cheeks.
It was, I was not feeling that makeup, but it was good. And then it was like, what is this? It's hope. And then she flies away.
And then,
honestly,
you were creeped out for the rest of the
honestly,
night.
I didn't think that it's hope needed to be put there at all.
Yeah, that did not need to be like it's hope. Like,
kind of
why?
felt forced.
But I mean, it was kind of like, why? Like,
But still, great movie.
Yeah.
Fantastic movie.
I really like the whole sequence on the beach, man. That was like really good.
Yeah, you're holding hands.
The way that beach part happened felt like that the entire movie was built around that one scene.
Oh yeah. The only weird part to me is like, you know how every planet they go to, they would show the name of it.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't need to know the name of all these planets.
What if you want to? I mean, just to, just
Well,
No,
you can look. You could probably go to a book and learn the names of the planets and stuff.
Donnie Yen. This is like his greatest movie, right next to Shanghai Nights.
Yeah.
I
mean, like,
Rogue One is up there with Shanghai Nights.
Like American movies. Pretty much
His
like
greatest movie.
That's where
Crazy.
Star Wars movies are at now.
Shanghai Nights level. Jackie Chan up in there.
They're in that category.
I sorry. Only thing I didn't really like, you know, the romance between the man and the male and the female leads. I didn't really buy it. Like, you know how at the end, how
yeah,
they're all,
it kind of just
it was rushed. It was like, I mean, I bought that that the two dudes had a tighter bond than the man and the girl. I was like,
that's true.
they
Those
rushed
guys,
that.
Those guys, they've been together all
You
the
can
time,
actually
man.
know that they
You
were.
you
good
felt
together.
like that they were like
They were the bros.
Yeah.
man.
like
But then that forced ending where they're like holding each other, I was like, when did this happen? There was no like build up.
Maybe it wasn't really a romantic thing. Maybe it was just like accepting the fact that they're gonna get wrecked.
But anyway,
just wait for the next movie, guys.
But I did like you know how they stole the ship and then they were like, who are you? We're Rogue One. They're like, there's no Rogue One. But then in the end, they actually called them Rogue One. They were like, may the Force be with you, Rogue One. Like,
BLAM!
That's what they are now.
Yeah, like they act like that's what they're actually gonna call them.
That's what they are now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a suicide mission.
Yeah.
But in the end, they were like, hey.
We got it done, guys.
They thought it couldn't be done, but they were proven wrong.
Like, dude, they had no proof that this was an actual flaw. They just had to believe that this girl was telling the truth. It made you appreciate the other movies more.
And yeah, it really tied in to some of the things that were
it was really just chance. Like they could have flown and then shot the middle and then it didn't blow up and that was all a lie. Or like, because I did think that was kind of dumb. Like even growing up, I was like, why would they design this huge Death Star that blows up?
But look, they fixed it in movie 4.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, they did that on purpose.
I wish there was more Darth Vader scenes, though.
It did. I feel like, I mean, yeah, Darth Vader, he really stole the show in these.
Darth Vader was like so cool, dude.
Like, he was like, I would choke you out. Ha ha.
I'm just playing and let him go.
And then one guy's
yeah, he was
just
joking.
a smirk. That's his way of being funny.
But man, that girl's character, man, that was like, I really liked her character. She was like she was just like, I don't even care, but I care.
You get to see the distress in her face and everything. Yeah. Like when the one guy like was gonna assassinate her dad, she was what are you going to do?
You're delusional. I'm not a killer. I like how Daddy Ed was like, I sense the force of a killer or something. Like sitting there, that is the force.
Just trigger happy.
Yeah. Like, you can't get away with anything around Donnie. Yeah. I sense the force of a furry. Like,
what are you talking?
You a furry?
What are you talking about? He got like the skunk suit underneath his shirt.
I mean, I actually think the characters that had the least amount of development were the two main characters. Like, they developed all the side characters. I mean, they were still good, but those two main characters, like, they developed like those two Asians, the one pilot, like Forrest Whitaker had more development. Like those two main.
It was hilarious. like
even like the dad had more development.
Yeah.
That one guy who was like trying to get his credit had more development.
Yeah.
But those two main characters had the least amount of development, even though her backstory was.
I know her backstory was in there, everything, but it just felt. It felt weird.
It was like she was there. in her own backstory.
Like, I didn't really care about her.
I mean,
like, I cared about those two Asian guys were like my favorite people.
Those were I think those were the coolest guys ever because because in that universe, it's just Obi-Wan and Darth Vader that know the Force.
Yeah.
And this guy comes out of nowhere, dodging bullets.
He just trusts it.
Yeah.
Like, he reminds me of someone who studies the Force but isn't a Jedi. Like, you know, like he's just like he's not a Jedi, right? But he just like studies the Force and lives through it. Like, he can't control the Force. Like, he can't do that. But he like the Force is with him. Like,
the way how they said it with him, and it's like that. There's like a whole bunch of others that are like just like believers of the Force. And stuff, you know.
Like, that's what it would be like. Like, not everyone can like control the Force, but like they can just move with the Force. Like,
and that's what Donnie Yen could do. Yeah. And he's trying to encourage his homie, like, come on, man, you got to join me.
His homie.
And he's like, no, man, I don't do the Force.
I like how they didn't actually show the Death Star destroying planets. It was just like showing that it can just destroy small towns, like
that's how powerful that thing was. But it had such an immense flaw to it.
Yeah. They actually explained the flaw, though.
Yeah, and it's just hilarious. Like, they were really trying to find it. Like, Darth Vader comes over, he's like, you better find out a flaw about this. I don't want to be going to the Emperor over this whole situation. And then Hope comes and he's just spitting out of space.
That robot, though. Let's talk about that robot, that main robot guy.
Who was super sarcastic.
Everything.
Like
he
a
was
black
the
woman
sassiest robot.
programmed him.
Notice how accurate all of his attacks were all the time.
Oh, yes.
And how specifically only he was the only one that did that stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, he caught the bomb and knew it was going to blow up at the exact moment and then threw it.
Yeah.
It's like he was programmed by Han Solo.
Yeah. I was like, this robot needs to die.
That's what the thought was throughout the whole movie. Like, when he first came in.
But he was like, congratulations, I saved you.
Yeah.
I was like, this robot has to die.
You know what's interesting? The worlds itself that they went to.
Like that one planet that was on that one little trading outpost that was on a meteor.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
And that one guy's arm. He was like, yeah, how am I supposed to climb up? Yeet!
Yeet! And I was like, savage. That guy was the least. I knew nothing about that character. All I know is he's been a soldier since he was 6. But he wasn't like that's all we know of this character. Like that one dude.
And he's done things that
he didn't want to do.
Yeah, for the rebellion. I mean, like, I was anticipating him to kill somebody, and either Forrest Whitaker or her dad.
I mean,
and I was just like, is he gonna do it? And
well,
he
dude,
didn't do it.
At the beginning of the movie, I knew they were all gonna die. I was like, this is a suicide mission, no doubt. Like, all these you know how they're not relevant to this story? Like, it's just a one-off. They're all about to die. Like, I was like, it's just a matter of when they will die. Will they die at the end? Or will they die in the middle?
Or are they gonna become some random engineer
in
the Rebel?
Yeah.
Are they just gonna be there?
Like, dude, everything went wrong. Like, literally everything. Like, when they were trying something.
It gone right, but it led to fatal outcomes.
Like, no, I mean, like, when she ran to do the thing, it was like, realign the satellite. Like, literally everything had a problem. Like, when he tried to do that, it was like, wasn't long enough. We gotta go back and do everything. It was like, had like an issue. Like when they tried to do it, they had to jump in and like climb and do all this stuff.
Yeah. It was very desperate.
Yeah. Or like the ending, like imagine if in the end, like, that one guy didn't get the plans to him in time that was through the door.
Oh my gosh, it'll be a completely different story then.
Giant Jedi statue just crumbling on the floor. You see it holding an obvious lightsaber and everything. Dude. I was like, man, is this one of the ancient Jedi councils or something?
That would have been cool.
Dude, what was that staff that Donnie Yen was holding?
Yeah, that I was thinking.
Was that a lightsaber?
That was a shock staff.
Oh.
I don't know, but like that
I know
last moment,
it looks like.
Like, that's why I was like, because remember the beginning how he wanted the crystal that the girl because that was a lightsaber crystal.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I was thinking. I was like, what is that?
Yeah. They start talking about black crystals and all this stuff. And it's like, what?
But too bad that crystal got destroyed because they all die.
Yeah, like, I wonder what would have gone down if she gave him the crystal, and he was like in that situation where he had to pull that lever.
Could he contain the lightsaber?
He seems to be proficient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he have the midichlorians?
He could be like Darth Maul.
You just had to say it.
Does he have the midichlorians?
he looks like he could be like another Darth Maul, dude.
Oh yeah, we forgot to mention his character was blind this whole movie, but he was wrecking everybody with the Force.
Yeah.
Like,
he just moved with it.
Like, I like how it made that point. It was like, he doesn't actually control the Force. He just moves with the Force. Like he doesn't like go around doing all this.
I love the interesting concept where people who follow the Force have different roads that they can go.
Yeah.
Whereas the dark side, or they can follow it, and then in the course of the Force,
he must have a lot of
there's like a bunch of different outcomes to go to. It's amazing. I bet there's like a person who wrote a book about the Force.
I could kill all my fathers with the dark side.
His midichlorians must be pretty high if he can move with the Force in that way. Rogue One was good. It was except that it's hope.
How would you rate it, bro?
I would rate this like an 8 out of 8 out of 10. It was good.
I would rate it an 11 out of 14.
Why out of 14?
Because I don't do absolutes. And the Siths do that.
only a Sith deals in absolutes.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes.
Is that the truth? Like, they would say things in the prequels that, like, I was like, what does this mean?
You will eat this cake.
Our ability to use the Force has been diminished. Anyway, what would you rate this, man?
It's like the same rating, 8 out of 10.
I do 8s because I never do 10s. Because that's very, very special.
It is. It's gotta be like a top-notch movie.
It's practically unattainable.
I mean, I would give this. This film has a lot of midichlorians in it.
Wait, you're gonna put midichlorian ratings in your movies now?
It was so easy. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Remember,
Yeah,
like
remember?
his mother had no father. He was just born.
Yeah, she was like, there was no father.
He was just a baby of the Force.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, those midichlorians, man. They all
But for
formed
evil,
together.
though.
Yeah, he's Shadow Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, in the end, he did bring balance to the Force, though.
What was...
Anyway, man,
yeah.
this is a good movie. Yeah.